My son crashed his cart into the barrier and then complained it wouldn't turn anymore. This is the story of what we did to fix it. So the first thing we need to do is to check if the chassis is actually bent. Find some level ground, and then we can measure the distance to the bottom of the spindle bracket. Here you can see it's 92 millimeters on the right side of the cart, the left side of the video. And on the other side, it's almost 100 millimeters. Let's call it 99 on the left side of the cart, the right side of the video. So that's a pretty big difference, the 7 millimeters. As a driver, you would definitely feel that you can't turn on one side. Another thing you can check is the front jacking. Here I've got the right wheel on full lock, and you can see the left tire is about an inch off the ground. If I do it the opposite way with the left tire at full lock, you can see that the right tire is still completely on the ground. At this point, I need to tell you that you should probably just take it to your local kart shop. They should have a frame table and can straighten it perfectly for probably around $200 US. Now for the do-it-yourself option, I did find this old video with 4, 5, 6 guys jumping on the cart to try to straighten it out. So to do this, you're going to need to find something to prop up the side of your cart. I'm using these Rhino ramps, which I use for doing oil changes on my car. So it'll easily handle the weight of a go-kart. But you could also use stacks of wood, jack stands, whatever you've got. Just, maybe put something between it and the frame to make sure it doesn't scratch. So you may notice day has turned to night. I had it all set up, but I had to wait for my wife to get home to counterbalance and stand on the back while I jacked the front. So you can see my first attempt here barely moved the frame at all, maybe a millimeter at most, but this is the pattern you're going to see, which is jacking the side until I'm tired, and then measuring both sides to see how much further we need to go. At some point, we start trading off, and here you can see what it looks like in the back. I've got the frame on a mat so it doesn't scrape the floor, and it's hardly moving as long as you're standing on it. We did realize my wife wasn't heavy enough to counterbalance my weight, so she grabbed a propane tank, which seemed to do the job. We came to realize the other wheel was absorbing a lot of the force, and it worked a lot better to have the frame resting on the ramp instead. And finally, we were done. We headed to the track the next day, and the cart handled great. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for more.